Salaki, the phone cut off. But that curse was that leprosy, man. So it shows that you are cursed, man. Okay? But it goes on. I'm gonna show you some more on why they're ashamed. Okay? They're ashamed because their history on how they got and everything is coming out. Okay? This is Psalms 6 and 5. For in death I start for. Return, return, O Lord, deliver my soul, save me from thy mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of thee, and the grave who shall give thee thanks? I am weary with my groanings, all the night make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. My eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all my enemies. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity, for the Lord have heard the voice of my weeping, man. And that's what's happening now. The Lord's hearing us, okay, day in and day out, sighing and crying to him about what's going on. Seeing the abomination, seeing our people being trodden down by these heathens, the main heathen nation Esau, right? The Lord have heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. Let all my enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly, man. And that's what's happening. A lot of these Edomites are ashamed, okay? It's coming out now. Everything about them is coming out now. And now they're ashamed, man. Suddenly, okay? And now, this is what's taking place. Right here, I'm about to get. This, Sirach 58, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, Sirach 41. That's what it was. I started Sirach 41 and 1, actually. O death, how bitter is the remembrance of thee to a man that liveth at rest in his possessions, unto the man that hath nothing to vex him, and that hath prosperity in all things. Yea, unto him all to him that is yet able to receive meat, man. Right? Who did that remind you of, man? Okay? O death, acceptable is thy sentence unto the needy, and unto him whose strength faileth, that is now in the last age, and is vexed with all things. To him that despaireth and have lost patience, fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee, and that can come after thee. For this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh. Why art thou against the pleasure of the Most High? There is no inquisition in the grave, whether thou hast lived 10 or 100 or 1,000 years. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly, the inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. And that's what's happening. Okay? Their the inheritance that they passed on, the blood money that they passed on from slavery, okay? That these Edomites passed on from slavery off you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, it's perishing away, man. And it's to the point where you got, right, you have the higher ups of Esau, the elites, then you got these lower level Edomites, man, these regular Joe six-pack Edomites, and the elites basically robbed them of their blessing, man. So that's another thing right there, right? And their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. No man looks at this man that's innocent or not guilty anymore, man. Innocent, basically, okay, as a kind, likable person. They look at this man as evil, okay, a hypocrite, okay. Now, when it comes to mass shootings, who you see? A so-called white man, because that's what we're living in. Him being a perpetual reproach. The children will complain of an ungodly father because they shall be reproached for his sake, okay. And that's why that you got more and more Edomites coming out, okay, disclaiming okay, being white, man. Being white, which they're not white, they're red. But in society, that's what they were able to get away with. Okay? To the masses. Feed to the masses. Okay? That they were white. Okay? But now it's become a reproach on them. So now they're complaining about what their forefathers did and that they're ashamed, okay, that they benefited off it. Okay? But it doesn't matter. Okay? It doesn't matter. Let me see. Because you are still going to pay for what your forefathers did to our forefathers, which you are your forefathers, as I'm about to get. Okay? And this is why you have Edomites trying to seek to please the poor. So as the scriptures say, they let me get that real quick. Well, I just get this. It talks about how their children shall seek to seize the please the poor, something like that in the book of Job, because they see that they're going down. Cause see, when they were on top, okay, it was all good then, but now they're falling, and they see it's biting them in the ass. Excuse my language. That now they got to backtrack. Okay. I started Isaiah 14 and 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. Who did you slay? You slain the Israelites, man. But you also killed millions and millions, if not billions and billions of people, man. Okay? You know what I mean? Israelites died coming over here on slave ships. And thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. Actually, you know what? Let me Salakia. Let me get that Nahum. Let me see if I want to get that Nahum 1. Yeah, this Nahum 1 and 2. Then I'm gonna get that Isaiah 14. Yahweh is jealous, and the Lord revengeth. The Lord revengeth in his furies. The Lord will take vengeance on his adversaries, and he reserveth wrath for his enemies, man. Okay? And who is his main enemy? All you heathen nations, the Lord is coming to take you down. But who's the main one? Esau, Edom. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power, and will not at all acquit the wicked. The Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds of the dust of his feet, man. Okay? So, though you have Edomites, okay, basically copping the plea, basically saying that, that they're sorry and that what happened, okay, to us in this land and what continues to happen shouldn't have happened. The Lord is not going to quit you, man. It don't matter if you apologize. The Lord is still, okay, going to bring that judgment out. He's going to bring that wrath out on you Edomites, man. Okay, so now I'm going to get Isaiah 14 and 20. Thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renewed. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities, man. For I will rise up against them, said the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord, man. Okay? And that's what the Lord's doing, man. That's what he's getting ready to do on a higher level. It's happening now. You see him doing, okay, plaguing this Egypt like he did ancient Egypt. Because he's getting ready to open up, okay, on Esau, man. Okay? The Lord of hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. As I have proposed, so shall it stand. Okay? Actually, I skipped over a verse. The 23rd verse, I think I did. I will also make it a possession for the better and pools of water, and I will sweep it in the besom of destruction, said the Lord of hosts, man. So that's what's getting ready to happen, man. Okay? So basically, you Edomites, the apology all this apology that you're doing is not going to work, man. The Lord is not at all going to quit the wicked, like the scripture says. So you're about to get judged, man. Okay, you about to drink of the cup that the nation of Israel had drunk of. Okay, captivity. Okay, and then annihilation off the planet. Okay, after 1,000 years of captivity under the Israelites, after you build our society up, just like you did with us. So call her Lord Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You know, this was kind of a lengthy lesson. And shalom to the elect. You know, Yahweh Ratazah, this was edifying.